And we are late to the party. Happy Halloween! It's over now by the time you're watching this, but it's still Halloween as we film this reaction.
Exactly.
So I hope you guys had a fun time. Enjoy your candy. Enjoy the reaction. The Witcher released a new trailer. You guys told us about it. Quite a few of you.
Yeah, unfortunately we were both at work, so we could not get to it, but now here we are.
Keeping our namesake.
Yeah. Basically.
So, we were at San Diego Comic-Con when they had their Witcher panel. We couldn't get to that either because we were stuck outside in line. We get another look at what Henry Cavill and the gang are going to give us in this series. Looking forward to it. I know it's following more so the book series than it is the video game universe. Plenty of lore to get into, so I feel like they could go ahead and start pretty much anywhere they want. But let's see what they have in store for us in the official trailer for The Witcher. Now.
I've heard tales of your kind, Witcher. You're a mutant. Created by magic. Roaming the continent.
We don't want your kind here.
Hunting monsters. For a price. I thought you'd have fangs or horns or something.
I had them filed down.
Dirtiness going on behind him.
He's got chunks.
People call you a monster too. Why not kill them?
Because then I am what they say I am.
All of our choices draw our destinies closer.
If he is out there, there is still hope.
Geralt of Rivia.
Yeah.
Some badass tracking shots.
They say witches can't feel human emotion. What do you believe in?
It's familiar.
Evil is evil. Lesser. Greater. Middling.
I'm intrigued.
It's all the same.
Princess Cirilla.
Your destiny. I can't protect her.
If you dismiss it,
Geralt!
you will unleash true calamity upon us all.
I'll take that chance.
Yeah. Netflix, man, you never fail to disappoint when it comes to the music and the trailers.
Right.
They do a good job of keeping the pace going.
Yes, and I think that this was a fantastic trailer. It showed a little bit exactly of who his character is.
Right.
It showed a little bit of what we can expect in the show. I mean, granted, well, I'm sure that this was kind of just like, you know, like boom, 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 boom. Here is what you're looking for type thing, especially coming off the heels of, you know, ending of Game of Thrones.
Right.
I think that a lot of people are kind of seeking out something that is familiar to that.
Right.
And I feel like The Witcher could be that.
Right.
for a lot of
Scratch
people.
that fantasy itch that everybody's looking for. And I do like this one because one thing that Game of Thrones did kind of shy away from was overuse of the magic abilities of people within the world. Granted, there were some, but when it comes to this one, obviously he's a magic user as well.
Magic user, baby!
What? And this one's definitely going to dive into that too. More than likely how he's ostracized by the commoners around him. They see him as something different. So you're going to get a little bit of social commentary there as well.
Right.
But it's going to really come down to the set pieces, the action scenes, and the choreography that goes into these fight scenes. They need to give us something memorable. They need to give us something that everyone's talking about. And that's something that you did get with Daredevil when it came to those fight scenes, those tracking shots, the hallway scenes.
Yep.
So if they can take something like that and put a lot of effort into the fight scenes, it's going to be a nice little transition into the story-heavy dialogue and the plot that's unfolding within this world.
Absolutely. I think that you kind of, you know, nailed the nail on the head head. There we go. That's
Carpentry.
Exactly
But Cavill looks good. I mean, he definitely does look like he fits the role. And the man he's Superman, dude. He deserves more than just Superman, because freaking The Man from U.N.C.L.E., like that one, he did a great job with that with Armie Hammer.
Surprise
and he needs a little bit
me,
more.
but yes. I thought that him spreading out and taking other things like this
Right.
is good for him.
Yeah.
And I'm really looking forward. It's got me intrigued, and that's what a trailer is supposed to do for you. You are supposed to be intrigued, and I'm really looking forward to seeing what Netflix can do with this show. And it brings it to a point too where you have all of these other companies who are making their own streaming services on their own, and taking away what Netflix had so that they can put it back onto their own streaming service. But as you can see, Netflix is still one of those top competitors, and with this trailer and with them bringing The Witcher to Netflix, it does show that they have a horse in this race.
Speaking of which, he'll probably end up on the roof like Roach tends to do. But a little bit of tips of the hat, a little bit of fan service, like him sitting in the bathtub too. I mean, that's a classic shot too of him sitting in the bath. And you're going to get a lot of those heavily sexual moments in The Witcher in this series that they can accomplish with the violence and the sex to kind of supplement what we are missing from Game of Thrones. To kind of, add, like you said, the horse to the race, to say, hey, they're being at a competitive level when it comes to massive world building and fantasy lore. So it just depends if they can pull it off.
What is going to help it is because it is a book series and it's not heavily relying on the game. I mean, for us, we know it because of the game.
Well, mainstream knows it mostly because of the game. But it was the book series that followed after knowledge of the actual games. The games are what introduced us to the world. And now this one will hopefully introduce it to everybody else that doesn't even know about the games.
It brings it to the mainstream, to those who don't play games or those who don't read books.
And a little bit of tips of the hat and fan service will go a long way for fans of either. So.
And I think I agree with you. I think that they need to trinkle it here and there. Don't do it overly. Do it just here and there and be like, oh, I remember that if you've read the book or you've played the game.
Put Roach on a roof.
But then also, have a little bit of new things in there to keep those that have the book and have known the book and be like, oh, this is intriguing.
Of course,
and it's something different.
But either way, we're looking forward to it, and we can't wait to finally watch The Witcher.
So thank you so much for watching our reaction to the new trailer for The Witcher.
What did you guys think? Let us know down in the comments below. You can also like and subscribe.
And you did the thing on our Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, Instagram, Stardust.
All the social networking gin joints, you know where they are. Kick into the party, fuel the party, keep the party going on our Patreon. Gets us where we need to go. You can check out the vlog that we shot at Halloween Horror Nights. There's still a little bit of spooky season left in the tank, right? Check out the vlog we shot at Universal Studios Halloween Horror Nights. It was a lot of fun, and you can check out all October's Better Late Than Never series, which was all based on horror films picked by writer-director Wade Stay. So check that out on our channel. Thank you guys so much, and as always,
now it's time to say goodbye.
Party is over. Bye.
Bye.